John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
Hello everyone, this is John Beverly, the businessman with a conscience, over here on Harper and Van Dyke at 7701 Harper, Detroit, Michigan, at the Alchemalon Village, where each one reach one, each one teach one brick, one building, one block at a time. We believe in saving the babies. And if anyone else needs saving, we do the best that we can. And if those of you that really know, I like to hit and miss on different conversations about different things in particular. And today, I just want to talk a little bit about responsibilities, obligations, what's expected out of people, what's expected even out of yourself. The church not too long ago, a couple Sundays ago, the preacher brought a message, and the message was, give me what I need, not what I want. We often want a whole lot of things, but it's not what we want, it's what we need. And if we study and focus on what we need more so than what we want, I believe we would be much farther ahead of the game. And in thinking about stuff like that, we often look at, I was telling some kids the other day, we was having a conversation, the kids today, but not just today, but today, yesterday, and probably forever. Kids knows everything. And I had a conversation with a person, and they told me, we concluded that at the age of from 11 to 16, 17, the average kid knows everything there is to know about life. And then when they get up older, up in our age, they come to find out that they don't know anything. So I made a comment. I said, what you should do at your age, since you know everything, you need to be trying to do everything that you need to do at this age, because you know everything. And I found out that at the age of 40, 50, 60, and 70, unfortunately, parents don't know everything and don't know anything, because kids know everything. But that's where it comes in, when each one reach one and each one teach one. If we share our knowledge, our experience with one another. I didn't realize that when I was coming up, I always wanted to have something. I would see people with things, but often wanted to earn it. Believe it or not, I experienced kicking cotton. I experienced hoeing cotton. That's where hoeing cotton is, which means to chop the grass around from the cotton so it don't, strangle the cotton itself. And I didn't have to do it, but by me being from down south, that was some of the jobs that a young person could get that didn't mean a whole lot or didn't take a lot from you. It didn't pay a whole lot, but it was an income. And I didn't have to do it, but I always wanted more than my allowance. So when the season came, when they was chopping cotton, I would beg them to let me chop cotton, because, they were giving us an allowance, and the allowance wasn't a whole lot. It was enough where we could go to they call it the movies today, but back then they called it the picture show. And we would go to the picture show, and I had enough money to get a candy bar, some popcorn, pay for the movie, and something to drink. And that was about it. And after that, we were broke. But I always wanted more. So when that time came around to chop cotton, I would beg them to let me do it, and so I could make a little extra money. And I felt good about it because not only was I making a little extra money, I was also contributing because I was taking half of that and giving it to the household to help. Not that I had to do it, but I just wanted to do it because it gave me the responsibility of feeling like I had a responsibility to help do something. It makes you feel good when you are helping to do something. And when they season come to pick cotton, I would beg them to let me pick cotton so I could make a little extra money. And that way I could earn money to do and buy things that I wanted my own self for myself. And by doing so, earning my own money and spending my own money on things that I wanted for myself, I learned how to appreciate the things that I had, my clothes, my shoes. I didn't have a whole lot because prior to that, we were a poor family. We didn't have a whole lot, but we appreciated what we had and we appreciated one another. I appreciate the fact that at that time I might have had one or two pair of pants and one or two shirts, and we would wash them and iron them and do what we needed to do, and we kept things moving. And today I'll tell people it's not what you have, it's what you do with what you have. It's not how much money you have, but it's what you do with the money that you have. You can have all the money in the world, but if you just abuse it, just spend it on any and everything, and you don't spend it wisely, such as you hear me sometimes talks about your job, you make money, you earn money, and you have a light bill, gas bill, a house note, a car note, and all those different things. But instead of spending the money on the bills or taking the money that you need to pay your bills with, you just splurge. You believe in partying and having fun and whining and dining and, McDonald's, White House, or Burger King, or steak dinners, go to Corral or Harbor House, Red Lobster, and you just spend your money unwisely. And then when you build and things to do, you don't have enough money to take care of it. But you have to make a decision, do the right thing. And not only you do the right thing, but as you learn, we have to teach our children that you have responsibilities. Teach them as they coming up. They can't come up and just get a job, but you can teach them to do the chores around the house, take the garbage out, mop the floor, wash the dishes, teach them how to iron clothes and to do different things in the wintertime, shovel snow. And, you can give them a little something, just to encourage them, to let them know that you appreciate what they're doing. But you're also teaching them how to earn for themselves and how to do stuff for themselves. And teach them, sit down and tell them that you don't have to take this money and go to the candy store and buy candy, you buy this and buy that. Yeah, you can buy you a pop, chips, and a juice and save a few dollars. And when they get enough money, you can teach them how to open up a bank account, how to save a little money. And, if you raise them up and teach them how to do these different things, once they get a little bit older, they'll be a little wiser. They'll know more about what to do and don't mind doing it. But when you find yourself, if you don't teach them how to do these different things and you just constantly giving them stuff and not teaching them how to earn it for themselves, you're buying them gym shoes, you're buying them. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you constantly do this, you can still do that and teach them how to appreciate, how to earn stuff for themselves. My parents would buy us different things. For once, I learned how to earn my own money and buy things for myself. I really learned how to appreciate. I remember a little jewelry store. I used to see people with rings and the little gold and diamonds and stuff on. And I always wanted the diamond ring. I used to buy the little costume rings and stuff, mimicking different people that had jewelry. But as I got a little older and I began to work and earn a little money, I stumbled across Simmons and Clark's downtown and had a little ring what I called an diamond. It was a diamond, but I called it a diamond because I made the comment that it would be a diamond once it growed up because it was so small. It was in a gold band with a little bitty diamond. But as far as I'm concerned, it was a diamond ring. So it wasn't $99, and I think it took me about 3 or 4 months to get it. I put it in the layaway, and when I got it, I put it on my finger, and you couldn't tell me nothing. I was flashing my little finger and stuff because I had earned and bought and paid for a diamond ring, even though it wasn't no big diamond. It was, you could barely see it. But I appreciate that because I bought it myself. I earned it. Didn't nobody give it to me. And then, as well, I began to put a pair of pants and a shirt up in the layaway. And when I got that out, then, the next month I put something else in the layaway. My parents, they bought stuff for us, but they also taught me how to earn for myself. And by doing so, that's what made me the type of guy that I am today, the man that I am today. That taught me responsibilities. It taught me obligations. It taught me to do that you can do anything that you set your mind and heart out to do. All you have to do is want to do it bad enough. And I tell children, I tell people, you can do anything you want to do. You can be anything you want to be. You could be a policeman if that's what you want to be. You could be a fireman. You could be a doctor, a lawyer, president, a teacher in school, whatever. Some people enjoy cooking. You can earn a living cooking. Just about anything you want to do, it's a way that you can do and things that you can do to earn a living. But most important, you have to be a person of your word. Say what you mean and mean what you say. When you tell someone something, do what you say you want to do. When people learn that they can trust you, that they can depend upon you, you'd be surprised how far that will carry you. It has carried me a long way. I've often wanted to do things, and there was time when I didn't have money. I would go to places, and once I become so regular, I was in a place one time and I was a little short, and the guy said, well, you can take it and bring it back later. I was kind of lost for words and didn't really know what to do. But then I said, well, okay. And the decision that I made to take it, and with the same decision I made to take him back when I was supposed to, it could have been a setup that he was just checking to see what I was going to do. And I'm so glad that I did the right thing, because by doing so, by going back and taking care of that opened up the door and it began to build. I was allowed to get more and more and more. And I began to get a reputation where people would see me and say, oh, that's John. Don't worry about it. If he said he's going to take care of it, give it to him. He'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. If he don't, I will. Because they knew that if I said I was going to do it, I did it. And I built a reputation. I become a man that with character, integrity, trustworthy, you name it. If he said it, you can believe it. Just be that person that it never really made me a whole lot of difference in what people thought about me. I was more particular about how I felt about my own self. I wanted to make sure that I did the right thing. I was more so concerned about pleasing myself and making sure everybody wants to be accepted. Everybody wants to be loved. My parents often taught us, you know, treat people the way you want to be treated. If you want to be loved, love people. If you want to be trustworthy, learn how to trust people. But people have to make you trust them or show you that they are trustworthy. Once they show you, my partner and I even at this, once people show you who they are, believe them. Good, bad, or different. If they show you that they can't be trusted, believe them. They can't be trusted. If they show you that they can be trusted, then believe that. You are what you are and who you are. You can't be nobody else but yourself. You may want to be like somebody else, but that's all you would ever become to be, is like somebody else. Be yourself. When people see you, let them know, or they can look at you and tell and say, that person is all right. I can do this, or I can trust them, or I can believe them, or I can give them a chance. You often hear me talk about work ethics. You know, if you get a job, give it the best that you got. Because the same person that you're working for today may be the same person that can recommend you for a better job tomorrow. This is John Beverly, a businessman with a conscience, over here at the Alcumalan Village, where each one reach one, each one teach one brick, one building, one block at a time. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And we care, and we show it. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.
Akubalan Village presents youth field trip events Fridays 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. ages 5 to 17. $10 per person. Minimum 10, max 15. Saturdays and Sundays 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. $200. Minimum 10, max 15. Includes a Kubalan special, hot dogs, chips, and punch. Akubalan Village's activities and amenities: air hockey, pool table games, video games, foosball, karaoke, movies, TV, cafe. Located at 7701 Harbor Avenue in Detroit, Michigan, 48213. For more information or to schedule, call 313-921-1616, 313-921-1616. Credit cards, checks, cash apps, and Zelle accepted. It's our pleasure to serve you. Culinary pleasure. Have your next social event here at Akubalan Village. Recreation, Entrepreneur Cafe, Culinary Pleasure, Recreation, Education, Culture. For more information, call 313-921-1616, 313-921-1616. John Beverly, the Candyman, the businessman with a conscience, on LICMC.net radio every Saturday at 3 p.m.
This morning's Tasty Tuesday chef and restaurant already up and at 'em, hard at work. The breakfast griddle is going. The burger grill is fired up, and you'll probably smell it in the neighborhood. If you do, stop on in. You will not be disappointed. Slide in for sliders at this Detroit community staple.
Ooh, the aroma from our classic recipe has been filled the neighborhood of Brightmoor and on the northwest side of Detroit over 55 years.
If his sunny disposition didn't give it away, Mike Williams is the owner of Sonny's Hamburgers, a place he's called home since he was a kid.
I started working here when I was 14. Yep.
16 years later, he's in charge and expanding with a food truck, almost road ready. But back to the burgers.
We are known for our classic burger that comes with ketchup, mustard, grilled onions, and pickle.
4 toppings, local 4. That's the way we like it.
We also have a large burger that's about a half a pound of meat, and we have a double burger that's 2 large patties stacked on top of one another.
Also between the buns, you'll find fried fish or fried chicken. So what's Sonny's secret to 55 years of success?
All our meat is hand rolled in-house. It's fresh. We get it daily. We slice our onions every day, and that's the secret to our recipe.
So simple. And while you can have a burger for breakfast and brunch, there are other classical fitting options.
Did you want cheese on it? Yeah. Yep, sausage, egg, and cheese.
Hamburgers, 4 ingredients, the double burger, the half pounder that has Jason Carr's name written all over it.
Like a half a pound, that would be lunch and dinner.
Well, being that it's a food truck, they should have pulled right on up to the plaza here.
Right.
I'd love to have restaurants coming back for
Not
Tasty
ready
Tuesday.
yet.
Maybe food
Yeah.
trucks would be a great idea.
Hi, is Mike available?
Yes, 1 second.
Thank you.
Hello?
Recording us right now because I want to know that the truck is available. This is London on the phone with Mike. Mike, the owner of Sonny's. Mike, is the truck up and running now?
Yes, everything is up and running. We ready. We have burgers going, and they smell the aroma in the air.
All right. Well, this is the after fact. You saw the video of the Sonny's hamburger, but now you're hearing from Mike. Everything is up and running and ready to go. Thank you, Mike. This is London. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you. See you. Come visit us.
I will. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Next time you need a sweet treat for your special event, birthdays, parties, or just a little treat for yourself, connect with Millie's Munchies. That's right, remember Millie's Munchies. Cheesecakes, cakes, cupcakes, cookies. Give them a call or leave a message at 248-818-7290. That's 248-818-7290. Or email mildredmarion56@gmail.com. Sugar-free options available and catering in select areas. That's Millie's Munchies. Village presents Youth Field Trip events Fridays 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. and 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Ages 5 to 17. $10 per person. Minimum 10, max 15. Saturdays and Sundays 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. $200, minimum 10, max 15. Includes a coupon special, hot dogs, chips, and punch. Akubalon Village's activities and amenities: air hockey, pool table games, video games, foosball, karaoke, movies, TV, cafe. Located at 7701 Harbor Avenue in Detroit, Michigan, 48213. For more information or to schedule, call 313-921-1616, 313-921-1616. Credit cards, checks, cash apps, and Zelle accepted. It's our pleasure to serve you. Culinary pleasure. Have your next social event here at Akubalon Village. Recreation, Entrepreneur Cafe, Culinary Pleasure, Recreation, Education, Culture. For more information, call 313-921-1616, 313-921-1616.
And ADI Virtual Active. Hey, check us out. Our second radio station, LICMC2 Radio. This is Willie Johnson. Looking forward to you listening to us. Yeah.
Thank you for listening to LICMC.net radio. Now listen to LICMC Radio 2. We have LICMC.net and LICMC Radio 2. You can access both by going to ldwcenterprise.weebly.com/radio. That's ldwcenterprise.weebly.com/radio. Listen to LICMC Radio and LICMC Radio 2.
Delicious popcorn.
If you'd like to get that project called Solo to help support us, all you have to do is Cash App us again at IWASH80. That's IWASH80. And when you Cash App us, also leave your email so we can send you the project.
Hi, this is Sylvia, your licensed mechanic. Get your oil changed every 3,000 miles.